Howdy Hearthstoners, I'm Doc Awesome, and today we are going to do a new Tavern Brawl. This week it's a new one, a dark recipe. Care for a taste of the old god's power? Pick a class and we'll give you a taste of the old god's recipe for that class to do battle. So I guess Blizzard is just going to give us one of the deck recipes from old gods. Should be interesting. I hope they're not just the same as the deck recipes available in the deck builder. That would be kind of boring. But I guess we'll try the Druid, because let's face it, Innervate and Wild Growth are pretty broken when you got a deck full of old gods. Let's see how we do.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
Alright.
You asked for it.
Let's see what we've got. Alright, well I guess it's a Cthulhu Druid, obviously. No one runs Crazed Worshipper in Cthulhu Druid because that's a terrible card, so we'll throw it back. Doomcaller's alright, but not until much later. And I actually never opened a Darnassus Aspirant in the last expansion, so I'm on the fence about how good that one is. I hear good things, but... Ooh, Emperor Veclor. Use the druid's mana generating spells to summon the servants of the old gods way ahead of schedule. Okay, so I guess that's the pop-up for a total noob. Cast as many spells as possible. Each one will fuel the reawakening of Yogg-Saron. What? That doesn't seem smart to tell me what my opponent's deck is. I mean, he's a mage, so I kind of assumed it'd be Yogg-Saron, but... giving away everything up front just doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Let's see, we could play this and get an extra mana crystal, but if we're on 4 next turn, that doesn't really help us. So I think we'll just start buffing Cthulhu. So then we can play the Twilight Elder next turn. Although I guess I could have played the Aspirant, and if it got Frostbolted or whatever, it wouldn't really matter. Because I'd still have 3. Or would I? I don't really know. I have no idea how the Aspirant really works. But I do know it's not as good as Innervate or Wild Growth, despite having a body. Oh, that's annoying. At least I can probably kill it. And it begins. Oh my god. Well, I had the tiniest bit of luck there. Klaxi Amber Weaver is not activated. Well, we gotta kill this thing. That's for certain. And then I guess we play the Aspirant. He already used the Frostbolt, so maybe it actually lives. Yeah, we have cards that are activated by Cthulhu's attack, but we don't have anything else to buff his attack. Oh well. There goes Darnassus Aspirant. Oh, I guess I should have used Wild Growth instead, because then I could still play the Dark Arakoa. Lame. Alright, I guess we just play the Weaver as just a Yeti, basically. I guess if she wastes a Fireball on that, I don't feel as bad. Ooh! That could go so wrong. It managed to silence the only minion worth silencing. That's awesome. Okay, well I guess we'll just play the Arakoa. And we'll kill that. The servant will die if it trades with the Arakoa, so that's okay. She can probably kill the Arakoa this turn, but it should probably cost her a minion. Ah, now she can't decide if she wants to get rid of the Arakoa or the Weaver. Oh, she decided. Let's see. Is the Emperor activated? Yes. Yeah, I think this is the move because they will at least survive a Flame Strike if that's coming next. And even if she Flame Strikes, she can still only kill one of them. So I'd still have like a 4-2 on the board. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's no big deal. Wait, did she get that back? Does it count as combo because she played the servant? That'd be kind of funny if it did. Wild Growth. Let's see. I guess we use one of them so that we can ramp out Cthulhu next turn. And then we'll do... no, not armor. We want +4 attack. Take out the servant. And let's see. This is the one with Battle Cry, so we'll leave that guy undamaged in case he gets bounced back into our hand or whatever. Yeah, it looks like we're in good shape. Flame Strike still doesn't hurt us that bad. We can play a 12-12 next turn. And then if she kills it, we can bring it back. Really? That's the free 3-drop she gets. I call bull, Blizzard. You stack the deck in favor of Flame Waker. I don't know. Maybe Cthulhu clears the board. Let's pray to Cthulhu and see what he gives us. Wow, sweet. Killed almost everything. I think we just keep going face. Flame Strike would suck a little more. It would clear the taunts, but Cthulhu will survive Flame Strike and trading, so I'm not that worried. And she pretty much has to kill Cthulhu this turn or she's dead. Maybe she has a taunt. Oh, darn. Well, that's annoying. Let's see. Ooh. Is this enough? 4 + 6. Nope. Still short. I guess let's see what we draw. Wrath. Not useful right now. Unless, could I use it to draw a card? I don't know. This will still buff Cthulhu if I play it. So maybe that's worth it. And it's another big threat that she like has to kill. Yeah, unless she can kill Cthulhu and the Doomcaller, this game is done. Although I suppose she could freeze it all again. Or she could pray to Yogg. Yogg-Saron has a pretty good chance of killing one or both of us. Ah, darn. Cthulhu answered. And now the Doomcaller can't resurrect it. But I think we still win. Yeah, Doomcaller plus swipe. Victory for the Druid. So that's not terribly surprising. Cthulhu Druid is powerful. Let's see, who else is good? Oh. Let's try the Hunter. I wonder if maybe they made a Yogg and Load deck.
Rexar versus Uther.
Ooh.
I will fight with honor. Let the hunt.
So, if I had to guess, that's N'Zoth Paladin. Oh. Really? They're trying to make N'Zoth Hunter? I have not seen a N'Zoth Hunter that works yet. I'm open to being surprised. Don't think I will be. If this is a N'Zoth Paladin, he totally wins. Because Paladins have way better Death Rattle cards. Well, they have Tyrion, and that's pretty much the only one that matters. Protect your minions with Divine Shield, and they'll be able to take on 2 enemies at a time. Okay, so it's a Bubble Paladin.
Nothing scares me.
Yeah,
Except
that pop-up is the one thing I don't like about this brawl. Do not fear death, hero. Your minions are useful to you both alive and dead. Keep trading your minions for theirs. You will eventually overwhelm them. Well. I guess we'll play the Fiery Bat. Sure, it dies, but it might spit some fire.
Reporting for duty.
avenge me.
Oh, hit the shield. Hit the shield. Come on! Well, now he pretty much wins. Unless... Ooh, give all Death Rattle minions in your hand +1/+1. That hits 3 minions. Sure, that might be worth it.
The beasts betrayed.
Now my loot hoarders are 3/2s. Wolf is a 4/4. That's decent. Maybe he can't kill the Stalker. Let's see. This is a 3-mana. Yeah, I think...
Don't worry, love.
Honestly, this guy's overcosted. Oh, of course. Divine Horse Rider. Why would it be any different? Let's see, is it worth it to play a loot hoarder here? It's just gonna die. But it will draw me a card. And it isn't worth it really to quick shot one of those. I guess I can wait him to just overcommit to the board and then play Explosive Trap. Although Explosive Trap is going to be a lot less useful if they all have
Back to
Divine
your
Shields. Oh god. Just don't play anything else right now, please. Okay. This we can deal with. Alright, we're going to play the Toad because it survives. And possibly deals 1 extra damage. And then we gotta quick shot this. The Steward of Darkshire can get out of control fast. I don't want a board full of Divine Shielded tokens to deal with.
The light protects me.
Oh, jeez. This just keeps getting worse. Alright, took out 1 shield at least. That's barely useful, but great. I guess I could really use 3-cost card. What 3-cost cards could I use? Kill Command would be alright. I guess this... No, he can just trade for everything I have so easily. I guess I gotta hope to draw a decent spell or something. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all our minions. That could be useful. It'll kill mine too, and he'll probably kill it next turn. And that only removes 1 Divine Shield. So maybe I just take that guy and hold on to him. And draw another card, I guess. Yeah. So far, Bubble Paladin is superior to N'Zoth Hunter. And this seems like it is basically the deck recipe from the deck builder. Because I remember when this expansion first came out, I was like, yeah, Death Rattle Hunter, it's going to be a thing again. Like, even without Undertaker. That was incorrect. Death Rattle Hunter remains not a thing. And stuff like that is why. Okay, so I think we have to play Dreadscale just to ping everything. That thing is still probably going to hit us for 6, which really sucks. But I don't see myself as having another play. Although, yeah, no. I think it has to be done. Yeah, here's the thing with Death Rattle Hunter. It's pretty much garbage unless you draw the Forlorn Hunters, and you only have 2 of them.
Not on my watch.
Other than that, you're hoping to control the board until N'Zoth shows up, which, as a hunter, is like impossible. It's like, oh great, I can quick shot that again, but he's probably got a spell to give it Divine Shield again. The Divine Shield Paladin has been pretty difficult to deal with. Historically, at least. Let's see. Well, it's not worth using Freezing Trap. We're gonna have to quick shot that. And then I guess we play the wolf. Yeah. Quick shot. And wolf.
Job done.
He still trades for it pretty easily, but it'll leave stuff behind. Really wanted Death Rattle Hunter to be a thing again. But these hunters just don't have the tools to play the long-term board control game. Your N'Zoth doesn't matter if you can't make it to turn 10 and you can't reliably draw it. That's the other problem with this hunter deck. There's no reliable draw mechanics other than the loot hoarders. So now they're dead, and I'm out of ways to draw cards. Fantastic. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna play the bow. And another wolf. Kill this guy. Kill the worgen. And we kill that dude. Just so that he doesn't have any fewer targets to buff. There's still 1. And also, since all of the, I mean, if this is the deck, I think it is, and so far it has been. If this is the Bubble Paladin, this Freezing Trap is going to be worthless. It's like, oh, I bounced back your token, and now it costs 2 mana.
Reporting for duty.
Oh man, I showed him. Oh, and here's N'Zoth. Sitting there useless. Let's see what we draw here. Ooh, Tundra Rhino could be good. Camel could too, although he's more likely to have a 1-drop than I am. So yeah, I think we'll take the Rhino just because it can trade for some stuff. And if I freeze it, he can just play it again next turn. Oh, but next turn I have N'Zoth. Okay. So I think we just kill these and put up the Freezing Trap and ping his face. Because he only has 3 cards. This one's going to get bounced back. He can use it again to kill this, But if he does, it's just going to come back to life. So maybe there's a chance that we can start coming back.
Let me think.
What old god would they put in the bubble pally though? Because like, I don't think he has enough spells to get use out of Yogg. Yasharaj is not good at any deck so far. He doesn't have any Cthulhu cards. And he doesn't have any death rattles.
Mind if I roll need?
Oh, that's the first death rattle card I've
The
seen.
cavalry's here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Reporting for duty.
Go nuts. Ooh. Princess Herhuron with the Rhino. Yeah, I think this might work. Let's trigger the wolf's death rattle. So now we got 2 more spiders with charge. Let's kill that. And hell, what's 2 more spiders? Like, I don't know if this deck runs concentrate. But even if he consecrates all of this, it's coming back to life next turn. Okay, that was unexpectedly good. And I have to admit, I have not played with Princess Herhuron. That was pointless.
Reporting for duty.
Thank you for that pointless display, Mr. Paladin. Okay. I guess Death Rattle Hunter wasn't that bad after all. Still wouldn't take it on the ladder if I was you.
Roll.
Uh-oh.
Garrosh.
This is Cthulhu Warrior. And I mean, what else would it be? We're in big trouble. If it is Cthulhu Warrior, do I need to kill anything in the early game? They might have like what are they, the Disciples of Cthulhu? Or the Beckner of Evil. I don't think warriors run those. I'll probably be more important in the late game. These two, no. Why is Volcanic Drake in here? I hope this isn't Dragon Shaman. I've never seen a Dragon Shaman that works. Elemental Destruction in here? What is this? Summon as many minions as possible before evolving them. Evolve minions that have already done work for you to maximize. Okay, so it's just a straight up evolve deck. Okay. Then we're probably gonna have a real problem against this warrior. Yeah. Turn 2, Fiery War Axe. Awesome. I'm sure I'll be able to put lots of minions on the board to evolve. Let's see. So is Feral Spirit or Raging Worgen better? I guess Feral Spirit puts more stuff on the board. Then we can theoretically evolve them. Hypothetically, theoretically. Whatever you like. Awesome. So that makes the wolves completely useless. Even if I evolve them. Could kill that thing with a rock biter and then coin out the wolves. But if I'm overloaded for 2 next turn, all I can play is a 2-drop. Which I probably won't have. Looking at what I've got so far. But the Feral Spirits are all I can really put on the board right now. Maybe I just attack and then evolve this.
There is little time.
Evolving it into a random 3-drop, is that good enough? Probably not. Yes, you do. Alright, so this way, at least one wolf survives. Hopefully. Oh, I didn't get to see the opening text for the warrior tech. I wonder what he's got. Of course. Not a single 2-drop to be found. Yeah, I tried Evolve Shaman when it first came out. And while it's a super cool idea, relying on evolving a board full of random garbage into something useful just isn't a viable plan. See, look at this. He can kill absolutely everything I play. Oh, I could play. Now he can kill that too. Yeah, every single thing I can play just dies.
I wonder.
Well, I guess I could Wolf again and Totem. Would that be better or worse than Tuskar? Ah, let's try. Hopefully he can only kill one of them. But now we know it's definitely Cthulhu Warrior, so got that piece of info. Which means we are probably totally screwed because we're already up to turn 7. We've barely damaged his base. He is only going to get more and more able to control the board. Let's see. This wolf is worth 2. So if I trade and evolve it into a 3-drop, is that good? Or do I just... No, I can't flood the board right now. I guess we just go for the value play. Something good? That's... It's not terrible. I guess a 3/3 is what you can expect on average from a 3-drop. Oh, that sucks. And once again, he moves totally clear of the board. This is what Warrior is about now. Nope. Let's draw first. Something good. Farsight. What the... Alright, maybe it'll give me a discount on something at some point. Guess I could play out Tuskar and then possibly double evolve.
Did you bring some
That's
fish?
probably not worth it. Oh, but that'll draw me cards. Whatever. See what happens. Ooh. Actually, I don't think I will evolve again. Let's roll with that. Let me guess. You're gonna shield slam the Pit Lord.
I bleed for Cthulhu.
Oh, Crazed Worshipper. Thank goodness he had such a terrible card. Is that worth hexing? Well, I guess I can just trade everything and then evolve it again. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so wait, if I kill this and this, 2 minions die, this costs 4. So then I can still Farsight and evolve. Okay, let's Farsight first. Ooh, Nerubian Prophet for 3.
There is little time.
North them all. Another round.
Oh, Healing Totem. Excellent. And he can still execute the bejesus out of these. And he can shield slam them too. And now he's got an insurmountable amount of armor. That's awesome. Let's see. Well, it's not worth elemental destructioning. We do need to kill this, but I think we're gonna have to save our Hex for Cthulhu. It's very likely we'll see him soon. So I think we do this. And actually, yeah. Let's play both these guys. Send these face. Yes, you can do that. Well, that could have been better. But the rest of these are alright. Unless he's got like a brawl, which I don't see happening. Oh, well, at least we'll get a... What is it, a knoll with taunt? Cool. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to frog that. If only Bolvar was next to the wolf. As I could trade for it. I probably should, because I honestly don't know what I will do if Cthulhu comes down and I don't have a Hex. Elemental Destruction probably won't cover it. Oh, that's another taunt. Okay. Okay. In that case... Let's go ahead and play the Trog. Kill the Shield Bearer. Send everything else face.
You will pay.
I have the Spiteful Smith. Any chance there's a weapon in this deck? Oh man. So glad I held on to that Hex. So glad. Yeah, that's a big scary old god, dude. And now it's a frog. Now you can't even resurrect it with your Doom Collar. Ha ha! I ain't afraid of no god. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh, more armor. Swell. Oh my, seriously? Like at this point I'm gonna Lightning Storm just to buff my Trog. I have a board full of garbage. Could use a Healing Totem there, that would have been nice. What is the likelihood that he floods the board?
I wonder.
I don't know, I feel like maybe I should save it.
You will pay.
Better to get rid of some of that armor. So that he'll have to waste mana building it back up if he wants to be able to like shield slam something. We have dealt with both of the shield bearers, shield maidens, corrupted shield, whatever they are. So we don't have to worry too much about insane armor gain.
Made to fit.
Unless he's about to play a Ravaging Ghoul here. Okay. No Ghoul. We're safe. Crap. So which do I want to kill more? Actually, let's see. No, if I totem and lightning storm, then I can't play the elemental. But if I play the elemental, there's not really as much point to the storm. I guess we try the fire elemental, especially since now we know he's out of shield slams. That's a healer. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and kill one of these. The rest of this stuff will heal back up. We haven't seen the second shield slam yet, so if he's got it, it's probably gonna come down on this fire elemental. God, this whole time we've just been damaging his armor.
The feast of souls.
Oh my god! Not those things! Alright, well, probably gonna have to frog at least one of them. Otherwise, we're just gonna waste too much time coming through him. He's still gonna gain a bunch of armor, which sucks. And we don't really have room to play more stuff. But at least all the stuff that trades will heal back up. So we'll frog that. That. And send everything on space.
You will pay.
Eventually we'll be able to kill that thing. And he won't get full value out of his shield slam if he kills the element. Ah, darn. Got another one of those. That is unfortunate.
Let the pain speak to
Yeah, the rate at which he keeps gaining armor, I'm not sure we'll ever be able to wear him down. Even with our considerable card advantage. You wasted a slam on that. You could have drawn a card, dude. Like, I can summon another healing totem. It's not a big deal. Although, right now, spell damage would be sweet. Of course not. Alright, well, we're gonna lightning storm anyway. Just screw all this stuff. I want to get rid of this armor. Of course. Couldn't work out the way it was supposed to.
you will pay.
And now he's got a crap ton of armor. That's okay. So we're gonna start drawing cards. All our dudes are gonna heal. I'm surprised how long I've been able to hang on when all I'm doing is drawing all of these very niche spells. But are you gonna execute that? Oh, he's used both executes, hasn't he? You're gonna shield slam Bolvar. You know the tunnel trog keeps getting bigger, right? I don't think he knows, guys. Now we can't elemental destruction because that clears our own stuff too.
I wonder.
Let's see. Probably gonna have to trade the Trog into something. But well, let's see what we get.
Some fish.
Spell damage. Swell. Not what we need. Guess we'll just draw some more cards. Like, it doesn't matter how much he buffs his Cthulhu anymore, because it's gone. And he can't resurrect it, because we turned it into a frog. So...
I'm out of cards.
Oh man, we've managed to drive him to fatigue.
I have an axe to grind.
That's pretty awesome. So, may not be able to kill him as quickly as we like. Oh! Okay, I was trying to figure out how to deal with all your stuff, but he realized the futility. How about that? Evolve Shaman can actually beat Cthulhu Warrior. Would not have expected it. Well, a dark recipe is a fun tavern brawl. It's cool to see Blizzard's take on all of the different deck archetypes and the kind of decks that they kind of think we should be building. Since these are all decks that they designed specifically, of course they work kind of well against each other, but out there on the ladder, some of those are just pipe dreams. Like, Death Rattle Hunter is not a thing. But all in all, it really seems like a good introduction to the Old Gods set, which puzzles me why we got this brawl the day before a new expansion comes out. Like, this Tavern Brawl feels like the brawl that they should have had the day before Old Gods comes out, so that we can try out the new cards and see how they work and get some ideas for decks to build and get, excited about the cards we're about to get. And it seems odd that this week's brawl, with a new expansion to drop tomorrow, doesn't feature any new cards. This brawl is built entirely around all of the cards that we've been playing with for the last, 2-3 months, and the decks they gave us are all archetypes and basically a whole list that we've had. Like, they are the deck recipes that they opened up to us when this expansion went live. So while it's a fun brawl and I'm enjoying it, and it's always fun to see the kind of decks that Blizzard makes for us, the kind of decks that they think should work in their game, and whether or not the designers are actually right about what works in their own game, that's always interesting. But honestly, the timing of this Tavern Brawl is baffling. I don't understand it. I don't see why they wouldn't have done this back at the beginning of Old Gods. Maybe they'll take this to heart and do something like this for the next big expansion, Wrath of the Titans, or whatever else people think it's going to be. But yeah, I think a brawl like this that introduces a bunch of new recipes with all of the cool new cards is a great way to open up a new expansion, and hopefully they'll be doing stuff like this a lot more in the future. It's a fun brawl. If you missed out on a lot of the Old Gods expansion, or maybe just never got all the cards and want to be able to try some of the awesome decks that you've been reading about on the internet or whatever, Dark Recipe is a good time. But if you're like me and you've been playing in the Old Gods meta for months and trying to ladder and playing all of the best meta decks, it's really only good for a laugh, like trying to make Death Rattle Hunter work. Yeah, Dark Recipe, fun Tavern Brawl, odd timing. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.